Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Throw Show. Where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. We are feeling news. What's on the menu, beloved, is what Spirit said. So we don't know what's coming out. It's gonna be real general, beloved, real general. We are celebrating Friday Eve. Yes, it's Friday Eve. Tomorrow is going into the weekend, and Spirit said we're just gonna bring some energy. What's on the menu? So thank you to the Alpha and to the Omega. Things are coming together this weekend for somebody. I'm feeling the pieces being woven together. I'm feeling solidified. I'm feeling, prayers being received and coming in for somebody. The Spirit does have some cosmic wisdom to speak about. We see love and career in life in general, beloved. So career in life is here, so we're going to tap into that. We have the Tarot deck, but it's like Ask Yourself Tarot. So whatever the Spirit wants you to inquire about within self, maybe meditate on, think about. Welcome to the Wheat Field, beloved. We also see some shadow work. It's always good to think about shadows, what could be hindering us in terms of bringing in our manifestations. And we see, I think this is the character deck, challenger. Maybe there's a challenger to your manifestations, an opposing force that you need to consider in terms of bringing your manifestations into fruition. And we also see some direct your life, like direct self. So we're going to jump into it. Thank you to Alpha and Omega, beloved. I'm being called to just kind of say we are a spiritual reader, a channel messenger, bringing messages from the Spirit. We are not religious, but we are spiritual, beloved. And we are almost being called to give like the credentials, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we have a variety of spiritual gifts. We are a number of clairs, beloved, clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairalien. We are a medium. We are a human pendulum. Hello, beloved. We pray favor unto your life. Thank you so much for your compliments. We appreciate that. We tap into a little bit of everything, right? And we are a person that likes to bring all the pieces together and see how they work together in terms of the sandbox and the macrocosm, in terms of spirituality, connectivity to our higher selves, the Most High God, creation itself and the spirit thereof, like the Holy Spirit, the intelligence within, beloved, and how it speaks to us and how it gives us guidance, like continuously, how it helps us to realize the shadows within self that may be blocking, our progression for career, life, whatever it is that the Spirit has given you in terms of a visualization of your highest self. And so whatever they decide to say, we scribe. So you will hear sometimes the Spirit will arrest our throat chakra and they want to speak, and then they will write out what it is that they want to say, and then we say it, beloved. So if you guys are interested in hearing what it is that the Spirit wants to bring, whatever is on the menu, beloved, we pray that it's edifying, that it strengthens you spiritually, that you can, I'm getting protection, be protected, that you will grow and be, I'm getting definitely spiritual strength to bear the yoke that's been placed on your shoulders. I'm definitely getting somebody that's called, and your fate is calling, your destiny is calling, and to realize that in your decree, right, what has already been set over your life, having the victory, the success, the abundance for your highest good, your calling, beloved, to tune your ear chakras. I'm definitely getting to recognize the calling, to be able to hear it, to take that into your heart space, to think and believe it, to see it, and to go forward, beloved, in that energy. But there may be something to be done in your shadow work that may either support you or be helping to grow you. Yeah, see the inner cosmos. I'm getting the inner intelligence, embracing your light. But first, we need to acknowledge the darkness, right? In that darkness, I'm hearing possibilities, I'm hearing potentiality, right? That this is the primordial space where any and all things can be. Out of nothing comes everything, and not just nothing, but no thing. Hello, hello, Jamal. I look familiar. That's interesting, right? I've been told that I look like Coco from SWV from a person before, so maybe that's it. I'm not for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely getting somebody being called to listen to their inner wisdom, to understand that you are a pixel, a piece of the Most High God itself, and that your this inner knowledge is baked within, it's coded within, right, beloved? And to go and tap into self, you can hear it, you can receive it, and the Spirit wants you to take it into your heart, filter it, feel the energy and the emotion of it, believe it, and remain convicted on the vision that they show you, and move forward, taking the baby steps, one step after the other to pursue it, is what we're getting. Explore, see, explore self. And not just, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of self exploration, but it's saying to connect with your body and the wisdom therein, embrace all of your senses, the allure of it, and awaken your primal desires. And primal, again, is giving me primordial abyss. Spirit just literally said that, beloved. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. I've heard that before, so it's beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So bless you. I thank you so much. Right? But I'm definitely getting connecting with self, right? To connect with I'm getting inner desires. And I'm also hearing primordial abyss, where any and everything can exist. Like your highest self in terms of what can be expressed through you. Like your highest expression of you. Embrace the light. To embrace the light, first you must acknowledge the dark. If there's any trauma, anything that the Spirit wants you to see, the Spirit wants you to go deeper within to self, to realize it, to see it, to unpack it, to kind of take inventory of you, so that you kind of know what you're working with. You know what I mean? So it's that thing of, okay, this is what I got, this is what I'm going to keep, this is what I'm going to donate, or what I can give away. This is trash, I'm going to release it, and I'm going to, take the lessons and keep going about my way. Yeah, light the darkness. To light the darkness, right? Darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light. So tapping into your inner light so that you can dispel the darkness. You will shine your light on your own darkness so that you can see your way forward, right? Love, and we see clarity, and awareness is here. Yes, and I'm feeling like it's going to take you to higher heights with this balloon here, right? I'm definitely getting a higher perspective of self, right? How to see the forest through the trees. And sometimes we have to rise above, the circumstance and observe it from a different perspective. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing this message, for using me as a channeled messenger, a vessel. I pray that you bring this message onto me first and foremost. Allow us to be edified in the spirit and spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that is on our shoulders. We ask that we be filled until we overflow. We pray that it goes out into your wheat field and that they receive it, that they be edified in the spirit, that they be filled until they overflow, and we meet in the middle with unity and harmony. We see innovation. See, I definitely get that somebody is an innovator. They are called to do things differently, to come up with a new strategy, to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated, so invent, reinvent, create, and test your ideas, beloved. So if you have something that is a solution to a problem, it is an innovative idea. It is something that is I'm getting continuous improvement. Something that improves on something that is already in existence, or creating something completely new, beloved, to move forward with that. And I'm getting taking inventory of self and seeing, the stock, what you made out of, right? And how all of that comes together to innovate something new, something that's going to be impactful, something that's going to leave a lasting, I'm getting impact again to use the same words, but a lasting impact on creation itself. Yeah, taking the steps. And that's what Spirit just said. Taking the baby steps forward. What is the action? Action is key to getting to where you want to be, where you need to go. We can't wait around for it, but take a step in any direction to get unstuck and to find opportunities. So if you are feeling stuck while you are attempting to innovate in any type of way, Spirit said just start moving. And the steps could be one, taking inventory of self, embracing the darkness, the trauma, and I'm getting moving pain to purpose. Oftentimes we find our purpose through the pain that we've experienced. What is it that has frustrated you, that has angered you, that has caused you a sense of grief or sadness that you want to innovate? While you explore those traumas and those griefs, I feel a solution to something will arise, beloved. This one. We definitely getting clarity and awareness, right? That darkness cannot dispel darkness, but only light. Again, shining a light on what was the cause of the pain, what was the cause of the grief. And from that, your purpose will be born, Yes, and things will change quickly. Fast changes, right? Things will change quickly. If you get into a space where you understand self, you understand what you've been through, how what you've been through can be impactful, that you are a solution maker, that you can provide or solve for something. It's innovative, it's fresh, it moves things forward, beloved. You can take the steps to achieve it, and you can experience fast changes, beloved. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you, beloved. If you enjoy the message, we see real passion and wealth. Wealth is here. I believe that if you get into your passion and into your purpose, the universe will provide for you. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself. Again, investments within self, right? And look into long-term career planning. Somebody is, I'm feeling like ownership of self. Their heart's desire is to be their own person, their own boss. I'm hearing the word sovereignty. It's something that you have a passion about, beloved. And I feel things are going to come together. It says stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. So what would have you... It's something about stop pushing. Like maybe you could be forcing something, right, for somebody. We definitely are not going to push the message. We're going to let it evolve naturally, and that's what I'm getting. Let it evolve naturally. Shadow alchemy. You can change things. You can turn your shadows into gold, right? And it's just simply by shifting your awareness. But you can't be aware of something that you haven't dug into, that you haven't taken the time to look into, to explore you, to think about what has caused you a sentiment of grief, pain. And again, I'm getting from pain to purpose. How do you change it? How do you shift it? See, spirit awakening. Somebody is definitely going through a spiritual awakening. And that journey usually starts by, I'm getting Ten of Swords type of energy, some sort of betrayal, some sort of harsh ending, right? That causes a heavy sense of grief, pain, trauma, something very, very traumatic. And from that trauma, you are galvanized to take some sort of action. It ignited some sort of passion in you to solve that thing, to keep other persons from experiencing that same thing. Sit with your shadows. It is the way to enlightenment. to bring forth your intuition, to deepen it, so that you can be connected in the spirit, spirituality. And I'm getting an intimate relationship in the spirit. Nobody can tell you what your spiritual journey looks like. They just can't, which is probably why the spirit told us to kind of start with our own credentials. We are not religious, we are spiritual, but we do study theology, and we study theology from around the world, beloved, as a whole. How has the spirit spoken to each of us, every culture, throughout time, and find the commonalities of it? How can we bring those things together so that people can feel comfortable in how they connect and understanding that it is okay? Because some people may be wrestling with what was traditionally given onto them, what they were born into, what was taught to them, and how they feel and how they resonate in the inside, like what is really in their heart space, right? And we see the energy of confronting fears. Somebody could be afraid, right? If I step away from what was traditionally given onto me, will I be ostracized? Will I be isolated type of thing, right? You know, I'm getting made fun of. You know, will I be demonized, right? And we get that too here in these spaces, because a lot of people like to pass judgment in terms of spiritual seers and messengers. So you could have a gift, right? Something that you're supposed to use, something you're supposed to do different, is innovative. But in order to have the comfortability and the confidence to explore it, maybe something different. Do you feel supported? Having hope is here. Negative, navigate your shadows with compassion and gentleness. Give yourself grace, kindness, and self-care. I'm definitely getting, be hopeful, right? Navigating your shadows with hope. As you go through your dark spaces, as you contend with self, as you take self-inventory, as you think about the things that were hurtful and traumatic that may have given you grief, can you find hope in those situations within self as you innovate a solution to that pain and move it to purpose, beloved? Yeah, and be your authentic self. To be your authentic self. Everybody else is already taken. It's only one of you, beloved, and that's it. And you were called for a specific purpose, to innovate something, to change something. And I feel like your spirit fits. I'm hearing your spirit fits perfectly within the grand scheme of things. Like you are a specific cog in the machine of creation itself. And if you are not activated, then something is missing, beloved. So somebody's spirit is definitely calling them to look within and allow the things that they've been through to activate them. Yes, you are unique and you are an individual. The Most High God is experiencing itself through you as itself. Can you see your God self? Can you see you being made in the image and the likeness thereof? That you are here to do something very specific, beloved. And it's important. And without you doing it, the work doesn't get done. We're going into the tarot to ask ourselves a question. This one. See, Queen of Wands. This is confidence. Confidence. See, what are you passionate about? And are you ready to create it? Are you ready to innovate it? As you explore yourself, to discover you and your passions, what are you ready to innovate? What are you here to solve, beloved? What is an old way that you know is outdated that you have a solution to? Are you ready to create? Are you passionate? Are you confident enough to stand in your authentic self and to move yourself forward? Queen of Wands is a natural born leader. She is confident in herself and everything that she is. I'm getting shadow and light, and she's able to use that light to shine in those shadows and go in and conquer it, to understand that she is whole and that she is complete. And the shadows of self and the light are both useful. She needs all of it in order to innovate, in order to lead things forward, to conquer things that are outdated, to reinvent, to create, and to test ideas, beloved. Yes. And don't get caught up on the gender of the card. It's all about energy, right? This is us maturing as we grow in these characteristics, right? So Queen of Wands leads to the King of Wands. As you continue to grow in confidence, right, you will definitely get to a place of maturation where you are ready to lead yourself forward into a new beginning, to bring about something new. Ten of Pentacles, that legacy, that pentacle, right? So as you mature and you really do the work of conquering your shadow, shining the light on those things, and then I'm feeling integration, bringing things together, beloved, and seeing what you could use, right? That's taking that stock, having that confidence. We see that new beginning, beloved, is here. Where is the new beginning happening in your life? You are being called to innovate, and it definitely will be fruitful, but it's taking the authority to lead yourself forward. What situation in your life do you hold value to? Yes, holding value. In this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? Can you look within at your shadows and your light and find wisdom and stability? Are you able to look within, again, at your light? Yes. Are you able to go inside and shine a light on the darkness, to take stock, to take inventory, to take control, authority, to move yourself forward, to innovate, to move that pain to passion, beloved? I'm getting to purpose. Right? What is the purpose? This one. Strength. Being spiritually strengthened. Where do you find your strength? Where do you find your inner strength? And again, I'm getting spiritual strength. And somebody may not get it in just the traditional sense. For us, we look at pretty much everything, beloved. We look at, our connection to the Spirit, the Most High God, beloved, that it is omnipotent and omnipresent. We look at nature law. We look at the law of biology, the microcosm. We look at the law of the cosmos, the macrocosm, and understanding how that macro works. And I can understand it by looking at how the micro, the within, works. Everything that is within is also without. And if I can look within self, I can understand the mode of action, the modalities, right? And I can kind of conceptualize and understand what's happening on the outside. It helps lead me forward, giving me a sense of awareness that I can tap within to understand what is my purpose, what is my passion, how does things work. Like the tree behind me, there are seasons. We're going to go through ups and downs. We're going to have losses. We're going to learn things, and we're going to birth anew. There's going to be times where we need to put the work in and grind and, really care for your lot, sowing good seeds on good ground, and we're going to harvest, right? It's going to manifest, it's going to harvest. But sometimes you really have to, again, do that scouting. What is the good lot? Is it in the optimal place? Is it getting the resources that it would need for me to sow good seeds and harvest? There's a lot of thinking and inventory that has to take place. The Lovers is here. I'm getting head over heart decision. This could be in relative to a love connection. It could be you coming together with your inner self, both sides of you. It could be your divine feminine and divine masculine energy. But what are you prepared to learn from in this love connection? This could be a love of self again. What are you prepared to learn? Right? I'm getting the acronym for love that Spirit gave us. It is light on voluntary escape. We come to Earth, to Gaia, to learn, beloved. And it's like, what have you learned from this connection being in this life experience? And we learn through everything that we experience, whether it's the trauma, the pain, the grief, whether it's the happiness, the joy, the lighter sides of things, right? How can you reconcile? How can you bring those things together in order to support your purpose, your passion? How do you innovate? How do you move things forward? Hopefully it's resonating for somebody. I appreciate you guys for staying. Definitely feeling like a heavy message. Somebody has a purpose. We all do. And somebody is on the pathway to discovering their purpose. And the spirit wants you to look at you. Animal shaman, right? Animal spirit, a spiritual leader. And to look, nature. And we just kind of went through those seasons, right? What does nature have to teach us? And if you are a spiritual leader, then you are somebody that looks at spirit in general. It could be the spirit of creation itself, like that which made all things, that speaks to every body in creation. How does it do that? What is the commonalities? What are the differences in terms of what we have been taught and reviewing traditions, culture, heritage, all of that stuff? Look, we see waiter, attending, we see hospitality, a steward, being a good steward, right? I'm here being a good steward over your life experience, being a good steward over your inheritance. I'm getting 10 of Pentacles. Being a good steward over all that has been afforded to you. I'm hearing the word gratitude for all things, especially in the present, right? And understanding that it all has something to offer you, to grow you, so to develop you, so that you can do what you have come to do, which is innovate something new. We see ninja. Ninja is here. A master of stealth. But I see shadow walker, right? Are you able to go into the shadows and kind of move through that energy? You may be, yeah. I'm hearing the word demon slayer, but not like actual entities, but things that would hold people back. Like you could be a person that goes against the grain, against traditions that would keep people bound, right? Low vibrational thinking, right? Things that would keep people from reaching their destiny. We see homelessness is here. I'm feeling lack, right? I'm getting people who are wandering, people who feel lost. You could be like a steward, like a shepherd type of energy, helping people who feel lost. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message in truth and clarity. Somebody may be experiencing homelessness, but I'm definitely getting like a stranger in different lands. But you are called to help people who have a sense of lack, who feel like they don't belong somewhere. People who have been lost and left out. People who feel overlooked, right? People who others would say they don't have value, right? I'm getting like that lesson of where, the woman, like in the sacred text, the Holy Bible, where it says this woman understood the value of all of her talents. And when one was lost, she would go out and seek out that one. Like she would sweep the house clean until she found that one, because she knew that one had value. You could be a person that has that type of spirit, right? Somebody who delivers some sort of aid, like mutual aid, befriending people and helping them find their way. Somebody that operates in the shadows. Somebody that's not afraid to go into the dark. Is there something else? This one. Yeah, see, lover is here again. Lover is here again. I'm getting infinity. It's the word that they're calling me to. It's almost a person that's in love with infinity itself, with in love with the Alpha and Omega. I'm hearing the words bridegroom. Yeah, we see swindlers. See, you're somebody who goes against deception, right? Hypocrisy. People who have been left out or feel like, they have been taken advantage of. Even I'm hearing conspiracies of society. You could be a person, I'm hearing the word politics, so somebody could like politics. Look, I'm getting community coming in, and we see ruthless cruelty, right? See, I'm feeling like this deceptive energy that's ruthless and cruel that would have people feeling left out. And you are a person that seeks to innovate some sort of solution so that people can feel like they can come in. They are a part of the whole, right? That they are not lost, that they have value, that they are a part of the community, right? They are a part of the team, that we are all connected, that we can come together as a society and cooperate for the highest good, beloved. So somebody may have a large calling. See, look, mother, selflessness, very nurturing, right? The source of loss. I mean, source of loss, that's this deception. But source of life. Very, very much a maternal type of energy. Having the patience. I'm getting caring and comforting. Caring and comforting, like you would almost cradle anybody, especially people who feel lost and left out. I'm hearing healer of the ages type of energy. Healer of the ages type of energy. Definitely see a divine masculine here, so you could be male. We see second chakra Archangel Ariel and third chakra Archangel Chamuel. So we getting sacral chakra and solar plexus, right? I'm getting kingdom work. I'm getting entering therein. I'm getting creativity, the power to be innovative. I'm getting solar plexus, the ability to transmute darkness into light, beloved. Like you can take these situations, you can take pain, past experiences, and transmute them to be an alchemist, to make it into something new. And you could be driven by some sort of social issue that has touched you personally. You could be very empathetic where you are touched by social issues in general. See, I'm feeling like somebody has a vision. It's definitely something that you see that has touched you. You could have the I'm getting the gift of clairvoyance. Like you can see. And if you are a seer, then you definitely, is somebody that would lead to a non-traditional way of connecting to the spirit. And I say non-traditional because in Western culture, it's very much, set in the religious sect of Christianity that has become the tradition. But for indigenous people, they understand that it's much more than that. We look at nature, we look at biology, we look at the connectivity to everything, beloved, everything. And somebody has a vision, and you could be struggling against social norms in order to feel like you fit in, that you are connected. Therefore, you may have an affinity for those who seem like they're lost and left out. See, family, wanting to bring people together. I understand. I'm hearing we are family. Right, like understanding that we are all family. We are creation. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken, and there are none missing. And you don't want to see anybody left out. Again, you would search the whole house. You would sweep it clean to find that one that's missing. I'm getting David energy, right? And we see blossoming abundance. I feel that the Most High God will provide you with the resources to do this work. But whatever you're going to innovate, what you were called to do to bring a solution to a certain problem, you will be I feel a financial stability, like a reward, that Ten of Pentacles that's down here, beloved. It will leave behind some sort of legacy. Like you're not going to leave anybody out. Like that will be your legacy. And you will, I'm getting the financial resources to support the work, beloved. Like as you innovate, as you problem solve, as you move in your purpose, the resources that you need to perform the work will be provided. Yeah. It's something about walking away. It could be, I'm here walking away from the past. I'm hearing cultural norms. See, look, there's that one with a coin. It says abundance will be here. You will have the resources, right? And I'm getting sowing a good seed, sowing on a good lot. That's what she does. She takes inventory and she can scout lots and she knows exactly where to sow her seed. She's also very gracious and she's charitable in her giving. Yeah, look, it's something that you got from the Most High God. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. I'm getting Earth Angel type of energy. You are here to be a conduit. Somebody to bring forth this type of energy of love and connectivity. Looking out for those who have been overlooked. Yeah, you won't do it alone either, right? You could be a masculine, but I'm feeling somebody that's very emotionally balanced. It could also be a partner. I'm hearing partner in crime. Like you two will go at it together. And we did see the Lover's card come out twice. Anything else in here? Spirit said no. Yeah. Thinking man. See, a solutioner, right? So your partner could be emotionally balanced, and here is the mate to the woman holding the coin, right? So I'm feeling somebody that solutions, that thinks, that is highly intelligent and innovator. It's something that they can look at and kind of take stock and inventory and problem solve, like weigh the pros and cons, what needs to be released, what needs to be kept, you know, and put that energy out to innovate something. And it's going to bring, look, y'all, I said I was getting healer of the ages energy, and there it is. And I also felt that you're going to have the resources to do this thing, and you're fighting some sort of deception that would make other people feel left out, because you definitely feel connected to others, and you won't do it alone. A connection is here. You will be with somebody else along on this journey. Yes. Thank you guys for sticking in. I see coexistence and creation, going with the flow, right? Being as you are without harm to anyone or anything. Appreciating the diversity as a part of nature. And we saw the nature card come out. Variety is the spice of life. Again, I feel like there's somebody that it wouldn't matter like what background, what creed, what culture, what heritage, which way they connect. You can see, you know, the value in all of it. It's definitely something about that. See, you're a healer. Heal. To heal. And that's what I was getting. This energy right here. Healer of the ages. Right? You are here to help people heal. As you heal from some sort of trauma, something that may be socially or societally based, you have an affinity to others who are going through the same thing, especially people who feel like they have been left out, those who are lost. So like this energy, especially the messenger in Christianity, they spoke to those who felt left out, who were ostracized, right? Drunkards, prostitutes, people who, you know, others would throw away and say that they have no value, right? Let thee without sin cast the first stone, right? So you are a type of person, it's like we cannot pass judgment, right? For we all have fallen short, and you taking on that energy and emanating it out, there's something for you to do that's innovative and fresh. See, forgiveness is here. Forgiveness, maybe helping people release, you know, any, you know, others who may feel a sense of shame, right? That maybe they've done too much in order to be accepted, that they cannot come in. You may help them even forgive self, right? So that they can release that baggage off of them and rise in ascend. Yeah, love your shadows. to help them love their shadow the same way that you learned how to do. We are perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are and do the same with others. Focus your efforts on your own mastery. That's what I'm getting. And somebody is called to do this work. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing the message in truth and clarity. Both of them. See, look, mourning. Whatever it is, you've learned something from a loss. It's from a loss. It's from some sort of pain, right? But you've learned from that situation. And whatever you learned, whatever you took on in terms of growth, right? Understanding, it, I feel like I'm hearing somebody is forever changed because of this loss, right? You've expanded your knowledge again by self exploration, by looking at something else deeply. It could be this societal issue that has impacted you specifically, right? And it says grieving can be overwhelming, but it is necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. And then I'm hearing move past the pain to purpose, beloved. Definitely getting this harsh ending and the ability to pay it forward, to help others, to pay it forward. Be the answer to some. Thank you to the Most High God, glory, because this is exactly what you have been saying. Be the answer to somebody else's prayer. Being the answer to somebody else's prayer. Somebody that feels overlooked. Somebody that feels as if society has cast them aside, that they don't have any value, right? You would see their value and you would seek them out versus just saying, oh, if they're not hearing my face, then no, you would sweep the house clean. You would go and seek to find them, for no one would be lost, no one would be left out, no person left behind. Energy is what I'm getting. Be the answer to someone else's prayer. Helping others can be the quickest way to help ourselves. Back into shadow work, I'm being called. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Those of you who are sticking and staying, I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank the Most High God for you. See, a battle within. Battle. The greatest war you wage is the battle against yourself. Inner conflict and resolution. And I'm seeing that homelessness card, right? Homeless, right? People who are battling within, who are unable to issue themselves self-forgiveness, compassion, mercy, and grace. And as you have faced your shadows and integrated your full self, you will be able to pay that forward, beloved, and help someone else. I'm getting healer. See, I can't make it up. Self-compassion. Spirit says self-compassion. To help people issue self-compassion. Embracing imperfections help you find strength. Glory to the Most High God. We getting cosmic wisdom. This one. This one. You want that? No. North Node. Helping people ascend. Helping people ascend. North Node. Allow lessons and experiences, right, to unfold at their own pace and trust that each step, baby steps, is a necessary part of your soars and evolution and part of self-discovery. I'm getting, as you discover self, taking inventory, you will integrate all things and you will be able to innovate something that will help others do the same thing, to ascend, to issue themselves self-compassion, understand their worth and their value, that they are not the product of circumstance that led them in any given situation, but they are still a valuable pixel piece of creation itself. See, your words carry the potential to inspire, heal, illuminate the minds and hearts of those around you. Use this gift with intention and authenticity. And Spirit pulled out the card for authenticity already. Powerful. Powerful. Do you want to look down here and get it? Okay, we got to find it because thank you so much. The authentic self. That's what Spirit said. Look at that. Affirmation. With authenticity. Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. You are unique. You are an individual. But you will use your power to heal, to touch people deeply. Issuing self-compassion unto self first will help guide them to give compassion onto themselves so that they too can rise, they can ascend. I'm feeling calling souls up, beloved. But you will touch the lost, people who feel broken, people who feel, I'm hearing, cast aside, left out, and forgotten, overlooked. And Gemini is the Lover's card again, and we already said sacral chakra is here. The divine message from your social chakra is to immerse yourself in creativity, which is innovation, joy, and sensory, leading you towards a life of vibrant expression. Yes, and we see Gemini, which is you can both be the student and the teacher, learning from your own self, your own shadows, and then teaching that out to others. You can be a seeker, seeking those who are lost, and you can also be a guide, the speaker, speaking to them in such a way, in an innovative way, that helps them realize self-compassion, mercy, and grace, and self-forgiveness, that they are not a product of their circumstances, and you can do that by embracing your duality. You don't have to choose, You don't have to choose. You know, anything else? Spirit saying no. Venus is the last one. And there's that word again. Compassion and understanding. Compassion. Your heart is filled with compassion and understanding. Embrace this emotional intelligence, for your heart is a beacon that radiates love into the world. Glory. Glory to the Most High God. This is exactly everything. A perfect way to cap off the message that the Alpha and the Omega are bringing. Your heart is filled with compassion and understanding. They want you to embrace this emotional intelligence, for your heart is a beacon that radiates love into the world, onto creation itself. And is needed for others. Again, that healer type of spirit that would speak to those who feel lost, forgotten, overlooked, cast out, and cast aside, beloved. Sweeping out, looking, searching for them. For you understand that they have value. And that is the journey that somebody will go on. And I'm getting, appreciation, and I'm getting protection. It's here. And again, here's that second chakra, that sacral, that we just read about. And it's going to bring happiness and bliss and illumination on the deception with those that would be hostile in this environment, right? Again, I got demon slayer, but not in the sense of a spirit. I'm getting it in terms of, what are the societal oppressions that make people feel cast out, beloved? What would come against their ability to feel whole, to feel complete, to see value within self, to give self-forgiveness and compassion, to receive mercy and grace within their hearts. I'm getting within themselves, in their hearts, in their spirit, so that they can lift up and ascend, beloved. Whew. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. Hopefully, this message resonated for somebody. Hopefully, it's something to get you thinking about self, your own experiences, whatever pain and grief and trauma that is there. Whatever societal pinpoint that's like triggering you in like kind of poking at you, that the spirit is calling you to innovate something so that you can have an impact on it, beloved. I feel that you are a person that's very nurturing and very giving, very loving. And as you heal and integrate yourself, you have a work to do, and that is to help someone else. Thank you again for joining us here on the Series We Tarot Show. You show enough, never know what you're going to get, beloved. This is your girl, Lottie, the Alpha and the Omega that called us to be, the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives in this day. And I'm hearing what the world needs now is more love, beloved. And the spirit wants you to look within, integrate, and get underway. To the next now. This is done. Ashe.